The end of the world. The persistent cough, the routine procedure, the congenital defect, the faulty wiring, the fire in the starboard engine, the force majeure, the mistress in the city, the last spirited thrust, the little breeze off the coast of Africa, the apples torn from the trees, the unopened mail, the paper boy ringing the bell, the atmospheric anomaly, the snow on the TV, the hot wind with its tincture of rotting fish, the wasp's nest of tumors, the drug-resistant strain, the feeding tube, the shunt, the morphine drip, the fatigue and general malaise, the night inventory of the medicine cabinet, the sleeping pills, the razor blades, the reversals suffered as a child, the bend in the road, the patch of black ice, the telephone pole advancing in the high beams, the statistical improbability, the cougar attack, the stray piece of cosmic debris, the locals celebrating the wedding of the loveliest girl in the village by firing their guns into the air. From the Good News About Armageddon. In the heat-shimmering arroyos, small oases of plant life where Mexicans have died of thirst. The esteemed poet nods coolly, picks his teeth. We are better people on the page. He walks into the sun, shedding his clothes. The manufacturer has issued a recall. These bones are of a mind it's quitting time. Someone light a match under this little pile of sticks. From the Good News About Armageddon. She wants to talk about having a baby. I peer under umbrellas for my ex's red hair. She has nursed sick and wounded animals back to health. I have torn the wings off flies. She is at the center of a vast social network. I've gone days without speaking. She likes to be the last to leave a party. I want to get home before the end of time. She lies down in fresh snow to make an angel. I unzip my fly and write my name. From the Good News About Armageddon. Dem bones, dey be tellin' tales, always de same ol'. De king with de grievous wound in his thigh, de trees with no fruit. Dem bones is all scratched up, dey warble like wax cylinders. It's a chore to listen, but listen you must. We grew fat, then very thin. We drank from de chalice filled with sand. From the Good News About Armageddon. Viagra, megaton, karoshi, how marvelous the words my century has made. My bad, I should learn to chill out with a mochaccino, right-size my rage. Careful, the beverage you're about to enjoy is extremely hot. Love, I've given up on nearly everything. Black villages, 24/7, Taliban, TTYL. Stay until the lights go out, not if, but when. The Good News About Armageddon. Young woman delivering the word door to door. I was lonely, invited you in. The time being short, we mustn't waste it. Drop of semen, speck of dust, yada yada. My father's tanned arm out the car window, his hand cupping the rush of cool air, then letting it go. I have never met an angel, but I imagine their wings under clothes, hymenopterous. Here, my lucky number, sit a spell. It will take a while for the wave to reach us. The hypochondriac flies to Mexico. The plane is sick. Feverish chills shudder through its aluminum skin. The hatch hums closed, a stopper in a test tube of plague. En route to takeoff, the pilot's nasal drawl, "Thank you for flying pandemic air." The plane is sick. It hobbles aloft, the landing gear withdraws into the belly like shocked testicles. Seated on the aisle, I squint down the length of the cabin, human convection plumes, germ halos. The woman in the window seat makes 3 trips to the restroom in an hour. Adenovirus? Norwalk? Dysentery? The plane is sick, its cargo contagion. My throat abraded by recycled air, the stuporous quiet by a child's sobs and tubercular wheezes. I want to say, with the time that is left, I always loved you, would have followed you anywhere. Squeeze my hand, see how our words trail into coughs. The Tooth Fairy's Lament. None of the cachet of the fat man in the red suit. I am soon forgotten, obsolete. Nobody rides around in carriages anymore, much less one studded with milk teeth, enamel gleaming coldly in the moonlight. It isn't easy working nights. One is always tired, slave to circadian rhythms. No colleagues, no banter around the water cooler to keep one sane. I fear I've become a strange old bird, stealing into a child's room after dark, lifting her little head off the pillow, fumbling beneath. Should she wake, a flick of my wand and she'll be wood again. Forgive me, girl, I didn't mean to frighten you. I'm not good with children. May I offer a crumb of advice before I put you under? This won't be the last of life's exfoliations. We go on exchanging bits of ourselves, and for what? A few coins, something sweet. It's right your tongue should worry itself raw. Though a new incisor already cuts the gum, this is still a loss. Youth is what we all covet. Be careful how you dispose of yours. Many would use it against you, cast spells. A tooth may be buried, swallowed, or salted and burned. I prefer them strung around my neck like pearls.